One guy who's been outstanding has been Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Pro Football Focus has ranked him as the highest ranked rookie, as well as one of the top ranked linebackers. JOK, though, says nobody's going to be a bigger critic of his play than he is.
I think you got to be hard on yourself. You got to be your biggest critic, to be able to continue to climb. If I think too highly of myself, one day I might go out there and, do something not necessarily that I want to do. So I always, kind of set the bar high in my mind, but outwardly kind of be humble.
D-Man, when I watch him play, I see things that a linebacker hasn't done in a Browns uniform in a lot of years, and I see things that we are usually watching other linebackers do against the Browns and go, how'd he do that?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, Dave, you heard me singing the Joker's praises when he was at Notre Dame as a prospect, as a guy who potentially could land with the Cleveland Browns. And I'm so happy they got him. I mean, I was amazed they got him in the second round after getting Greg Newsome in the first round. But yeah, you want to hear a rookie who's had some success right away. You want to hear him striving for greatness. You want to hear him critiquing himself. You want to hear him saying, hey, I haven't arrived, I mean, and that's what you get from Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. The unrelenting work ethic translates to what you see on the field. And that's why he's such a fun guy to watch and a fun guy to track. And he's exactly the type of player. I'm not saying there weren't players here before with last year with Joe Woods' first year, but he's the type of player that Joe Woods can turn loose and affect games.
The thing that has been impressive is you're concerned that an undersized linebacker won't be able to get off blocks. So far, he's been able to do that. He's been able to get around him. He's been able to get off him. He's been the things that you were concerned about. And that's not to say that, he could end up getting flattened by, Rashawn Slater, the left tackle against the Chargers on Sunday. But some of the concerns you've had have been alleviated by the way he's played the last couple games.
That's right, David. When you think back to the 2021 draft, why did Owusu-Koramoah slip? Why did he fall out of the first round and then even, the top part of the second round before the Browns moved up to grab him? One was this heart issue, which was ridiculous, it turned out. That was completely phony, and it worked to the Browns' advantage, actually, that people were worried about some sort of a test that he didn't take or he did take and they didn't like it. The other one was the fact that he was undersized for an NFL linebacker. But there's a place in today's game, especially for the Swiss Army knife, for the hybrid, the guy who doesn't have to be a giant at linebacker, but can be, as long as he's strong enough. And then he's got the ability, as we've seen already this year, Owusu-Koramoah, the Joker, has covered, people out of the backfield or tight ends. So he's capable of doing a lot on the field. And when it comes to affecting plays, he has a knack. It's almost one of those it factors. He has a knack of figuring out a way to get to the ball. If he has to weave through people, duck under people, shed people, inevitably he's there. And that's all that really matters.